Okay.
So Al, tell me your full name.
Edward Allen Rosychuk.
Rosychuk?
Edward Allen Rosychuk.
Edward Allen?
Yes, Rosychuk. My name is English spelled ear.
Oh.
And my mom used to say, even though you called ear, never listen.
You never listened. So was it true you never listened?
I was a bad boy.
So where were you raised?
In Smith.
In Smith. That's where you were born?
I was born in North Nebraska.
Do you know your dad?
Yes, I do. His name is Ed, too. I was named after my dad.
So Edward.
Yes.
And Alan is your second name?
Yes, it is.
And so Al, you go by the name Al?
Yes, because my dad's name is Ed, too, and it was easier to call me Al.
So, okay, it was easier. And I see you have a Harley Davidson sign behind your bed?
Yes, I do.
What is your bike?
It's a Harley. It's a Fat Boy.
A Fat Boy. That's one of my favorite Harley bikes.
It's awesome.
And it's a 2000...
I don't know.
I think it's a 2013. I have a picture of it, but we'll take a picture of that too. That's awesome. A 2013. So where did you grow up? Right in the town of Smith?
Yes, or a little was out.
A little ways out.
But the school wasn't in town.
The school was in town. Did you go to church at all?
Never.
And so your parents didn't really go to church?
Yes, I was Anglican.
You were Anglican. So how did you become a Christian, Al?
I got hit by a truck.
You got hit by a truck. Okay,
I seen God.
Let's go back just a bit. Wow, you seen God when you got hit by a truck.
Or I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
But I can't say that. I said it was God.
Okay, so some people say you were hallucinating, but you say, no, I seen God. Wow, Al. Okay, so you made a lot of mistakes.
Yes, I did.
So what happened? When you were young in school, what were you like? Were you getting in trouble all the time?
No, but my mom and dad fought all the time. And I used to watch dad beat mom up all the time.
So
when I was a kid.
So there was a lot of trouble in your family.
Yes, it was.
And your mom had it rough.
Yes, she did.
She had a violent husband.
Yes, she did.
Did your dad drink?
Yes, he did, big time.
Big time.
He drank whiskey.
Whiskey. So what kind of whiskey did he drink? Whatever.
I can't remember.
Royal Reserve and...
No, he bought 5-star.
5-star. Okay, and so you grew up with your dad drinking a lot. So when did you first drink?
I can't remember.
You were young.
Yes, I was.
Okay, and when you went, did you go all the way to grade 12?
No, I didn't. I've only got a grade 7.
Grade 7? So you quit school?
Yes.
Pretty young to quit school.
Yes, I was only in grade 7.
And were you drinking already at that time?
I can't remember.
Okay, and part of the reason you can't remember is because of your accident, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then you ended up in jail at one point. What happened? What were you doing?
For assault.
Assault. And you went to Peace River Jail.
Yes, I did.
And how old were you?
I can't remember.
Don't know really how old. Probably in your 30s. How old are you right now? You're 52, right?
I was born in 1970.
You were born in 1970. Okay. So, you had a number of girlfriends and you were mean to them. Is that correct?
Yes, I was. I took after my dad.
You took after your dad. So you drank a lot?
Yes, I beat up women all the time.
And you beat up women all the time. And you don't like that, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you feel sorry for that.
I do.
So you hurt some girls.
Yes, I did.
And I bet you were hurt inside too, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
You weren't happy.
I didn't know nothing.
You didn't know Jesus.
No doubt.
Yeah, and you didn't know why you were alive. Yeah, you didn't have a purpose for life.
No doubt.
So do you remember jail at all, or do you forget that?
Some.
You remember some? What was it like that you remember?
It was hell.
It was hell. And that was in Peace River, correct?
Yes.
And it was probably lonely and scary, right?
Yes, it was.
Did you get in lots of fights?
I got bullied all the time.
You got bullied all the time? And did you fight back?
No, I didn't.
Okay, good. I bet you were strong.
Strong on the inside, but weak on the outside.
Yeah, weak on the inside and strong on the outside, right?
Yes, I said it backwards.
Yeah, you said it backwards. You did. That's amazing, Al. You melt my heart. So you were strong on the outside and weak on the inside. And you got into drugs too, right?
Yes, I did.
What kind of drugs, if you don't mind me asking? All of them. So
Usually just meth.
meth was a big one.
And I was injected meth.
And you injected meth. And that didn't help you, did it?
Never.
No. And it made things worse.
Yes, it did.
Okay. What would you say to some young guy that's experimenting with meth or girl? What would you say to them?
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Causes problems, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
But God still loved you, didn't he?
Yes, it did.
So tell me, Al, what happened that made you so... Now you can't eat, can you? You have to be fed through a tube. Yeah, and that's how you eat.
Yes, that's how I get everything.
It's how you get everything. And you go to the bathroom through a tube, and you're in a wheelchair.
No, I got a diaper. I go to the bathroom normally.
Yeah. So
But in a diaper.
you got a diaper, and you're here at Continuing Care, and you're with a whole bunch of my friends and your friends that are 90, 95, 100 years old. How does that make you feel?
Awesome.
Awesome. And tell me why it's awesome.
Because I seek wisdom.
Because you seek wisdom from all the people you're with.
I do.
Yeah. So now let's say, how did you meet Jesus, Al?
I don't know.
Was it, how did you have, what accident, how did the accident happen?
I can't remember.
Okay. You were in a truck?
Yes. And I was arguing with my girlfriend, and I got out to go to the bathroom, and she ran me over.
Okay, so you were arguing with your girlfriend. You were very mean to your girlfriend, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
And then you went out to go to the bathroom in a ditch, right?
Yes.
And she got mad and she ran over you.
Yes, she did.
And you just about died.
Yes, I did.
Did you see God then?
Yes, I did.
So what did he look like?
I don't know.
But he came to you.
Yes, he did.
And did he say anything to you?
I don't remember.
Don't remember? But for the first time in your life, you believed in him.
Yes, I did. He saved my life.
He saved your life. And how do you feel about the girl that ran over you now?
I pray for her, because she was lost too.
You pray for her because she was lost too.
Yes.
And you forgive her, don't you?
Yes, I do.
100%. And it's not easy to forgive people, right?
No, it's easy.
It's easy because Jesus helps you, right?
Yes, I never think of it.
That's so great, Al. So now you know Jesus. How is it? What's it like to know Jesus?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. And even though you are here at Continuing Care and you're in a wheelchair, you're happy now instead of sad.
Yes, I'm in place.
You're in the right place.
Yes, I don't feel lonely at all.
You don't feel lonely at all. Wow. And Al, you you don't need alcohol anymore.
No, I don't.
No?
Because I got Jesus.
Wow. I love you so much, Al.
I love you too.
I know you do.
And I love you.
I love you.
And what would you tell people that don't know Jesus?
He's your Savior.
He's your Savior. And he saved you, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So, you told me once, the best thing that ever happened to you is that that girl ran over you. Because it saved your life.
Yes, it did.
Because before you were dead, and now you're alive.
Yes, that's right.
And we wanted to videotape this to show people that God is real, and Jesus came to make dead people live. And he did that with you, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Before you were dead,
And now I'm alive.
and now you're alive. Al, I thank you so much for this,
I thank you too.
and we love you so much.
I love you guys too.
And if anybody has questions for Al or wants to say anything to Al, you can get a hold of Pastor Carson Cole at gmail.com. Pastor Carson Cole at gmail.com. And I will make sure it gets to Al. And I learned something, that your real name is Edward.
Yes, my first name is Edward Allen.
Edward Allen. E-A, and your last name is
Rosychuk.
Rosychuk.
And my initials spell here. And my mom said, even though I'm here, I don't listen.
Your initials spell ear, and even though your initials are ear, you never listen. So you still have your Fat Boy bike, don't you?
I do.
And we're gonna sell it, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So it's okay to let it go because you have Jesus now, right?
Yes.
Okay. And for all my
I don't need the bike at all.
don't need the bike at all anymore. Al, I love you, and we'll see you again soon, and I'll show you what this looks like when we're done.
Okay. No.